We're gonna flow today for about 20 minutes. We're gonna do a quick kitchen sink flow. So if you have a short time during the day and you wanna get moving, this is a good way to do it. So we're gonna start on all fours. So bringing the hands down directly beneath the shoulders and the knees directly below the hips. You want to think about keeping the belly hugged in. So you want to draw the ribs together and zip the pubic bone up towards the chin. So you're immediately activating the core, and that's going to support you here. Okay? So then stretch your left leg out and back. And squeeze your left glute. Your toes are still connected on the floor to start, so squeeze the left glute a lot and let that be what lifts the toes up off the floor. Right? Bend your knee, keep that glute working, and you're gonna add a pulse. So you can pulse that left glute, and so notice it's a tiny movement, right? So you can tell the difference if you're using your glutes or if you're using your hamstring. So this would be more of a hamstring type of situation, whereas this is more of the glute, right? So it's a smaller movement and you really want to tap into the glute, and it's going to be harder, but it's fun. Right? And then put that left knee down, and you're going to do the same thing with the right side. So slide your right foot back, your toes are connected to start. Zip the pubic bone up and squeeze that right glute, and then you can use that to lift the foot up. Bend your knee and then add some pulses here. So really firing up the glute to make it happen. Watch the low belly and watch that it's not kind of sagging every time you pulse. You want to really keep everything hugging into midline and try to make everything super stable here. Okay, and then bring that right knee down. You can lower the forearms and interlace the hands. Check in with the elbows. Make sure they're directly beneath the shoulders. You're going to walk the feet back into a forearm plank. So press into the forearms a lot. Draw the belly in. Get a feeling of drawing the two front rib points towards each other and up kind of towards the back body. Suction the belly button in, and like as if you're zipping up a pair of jeans. You want to pull the pubic bone up. Breathe here. Watch what the neck is doing. If you're looking forward, try to look down, but move the back of the head up. Keep breathing. And then when you're ready, we're going to walk the feet forward, coming into a dolphin. So it's one of the only times that a dolphin is going to feel like a resting pose is after a forearm plank. Soften your knees, puff up into the shoulders to get length in the spine. Okay, so you can keep the hands interlaced if your shoulders are tight. You can also bring the palms face down if you like that. So whatever works best for you. If you feel stable here, you can lift your left leg up. You'll bend your knee and then add hip circles. So circling that hip in one direction, staying lifted up in the right hip so the pelvis itself isn't moving, okay? We want to keep that right hip lifted and isolate that movement in the hip joint. And then circle the other way. And then you can stretch that left leg out and put it down. And your right leg will lift. So keep pressing firm into the forearms, bend your knee, and add your hip circles. And then circle the other way. And then you'll stretch that foot out, or the leg out, and then put the foot down. Take a big inhale, lower your knees. We'll take a child's pose or an extended puppy, so you can sit the butt back for your child's pose. If that feels bad on the knees or the hips, you can sit the butt up higher and bring the arms out in front of you here. Okay, so either way, wherever you are, you can bring the pinky edges down and the thumb side up. That stretches out the shoulders nicely, or you can flip the palms if that feels good. Bring the forehead down, take a big inhale, exhale it out. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna inhale, come to your knees, and take one elbow and bring it into the rib cage, and take the opposite hand and pull back on the finger break. Just to stretch out the wrists. We're gonna get onto the hands, and we wanna prepare the wrists for weight bearing. Spread out your thumb, take a huge breath in, exhale it out, and then switch. Breathe into that. You can shake those wrists out. You can pause the video and take more time on the wrists if you need to. It's a great thing to do throughout your day, so not even just when you're doing yoga. All right, so we're gonna come onto the hands, starting in your quadruped. We'll tuck your toes, lift the knees and the hips up and back, coming into your down dog from here. So spread your fingers and spread the collarbones. You can soften the knees and push into the hands to get length in the spine. So we wanna think about length in the spine rather than in the hamstrings, okay? So keep the knees bent. You'll take a huge breath in, exhale it out. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, walk or step the feet forward, coming into a bent knee forward fold. Take as many steps as you need to get there. You'll pause here, take a huge breath in, and exhale it out. Inhale, ground down into the heels to rise to stand, the arms can lift. And then we'll start to flow. So exhale, fold forward, soften your knees. You'll step your right foot back, lower the knee and the toe. Inhale, your arms will rise. So squeeze your right glute and pull the belly back. Strong here. Release the hands for your plank position. Step your left foot back. Exhale, you'll lower the knees and toes and then lower the top half. Inhale for your cobra. So pull back on the hands to move the chest forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, tuck your toes, lifting up and back for your downward facing dog. So it's a 20-minute flow, so we're moving a little bit quicker. So step your right foot forward, lower your left knee and toe. Inhale and your arms will rise. Of course, if quicker movement doesn't feel good, you can take it at your own pace. Release your hands, step your back foot forward. Inhale, arms will rise. Exhale, fold forward. Step your left foot back, lower the knee and toe. Squeeze the left glute as you rise, so it's already on and engaged. Plank position. Step your right foot back. Squeeze the sit bones. Draw the belly in as you exhale. Lower the knees and toes. Lower the top half. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift with the belly. Downward facing dog. Huge breath. Step your left foot forward. Lower the right knee and toe. Inhale. Squeeze that right glute. Pull everything back. Release your hands. Step your back foot forward. Bent knee forward fold. Inhale. We're going to change it up a little bit. Exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back. Lower the knee, but not the toe. You'll inhale and lift the arms up. Get your stability here. Goal post your arms, and you're going to turn to the left, come through center, and turn to the right. Okay, so you can exhale as you turn left, inhale as you turn right. Watch what happens as you turn right. You're not opening up the pelvis, okay? You want to keep the pelvis square, so squeeze that right glute. That's what's going to help you. Take a couple more rounds and breathe. You'll pause to the left, stretch your arms out into a T. Keep that squeeze of the right glute. You can bring that left fist on top of the right glute. Reach up with the right fingertips. Reach up, up, up. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Inhale, your left arm will lift. Anchor your right shoulder blade down the back and lean away from the left thigh. You'll exhale, plant your left hand down. Lift your right knee, step back, plank. Exhale, lower the knees and toes, lower the top half. Inhale for your cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right, your right foot is going to step forward. Lower the left knee. Inhale, get your stability, and then you'll goal post the arms. Add your twists. Exhale to the right, inhale to the left. You're going to pause to the right, spread your arms. Bring that right fist on top of your left glute. Reach up with the left hand. So reach up, up, up as you drive down in the tail. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Inhale, open, lift your right arm and lean back away from your right thigh. Exhale, bring both hands down, step forward, bent knee forward fold. Inhale, arms will rise. Exhale, fold forward. So here we go, last side. Step your left foot back, lower the knee but not the toe. Inhale, goal post your arms. Add your twists. Pause to the right, open up. Right fist on top of the left glute, reach up. Maybe leaning back this time, but keep driving the tailbone down so that you're strong in the pelvic floor and you're not arching in the back. Release your left hand. You can keep the left knee down, or as you inhale, you can lift the left knee up. Your choice. Plank position. Right hand comes down, step your left or your right foot back. Exhale, lower the knees and toes, lower the top half. Inhale for that cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward. Lower your right knee. Inhale. Goal post your arms. Turn left. Come through center. Turn right. You'll pause to the left, spread your arms into a T, squeeze your right glute. You bring that left hand on top of that right glute, reach up, and maybe leaning back, but keep that curl of the tailbone and the connection of the core. You can exhale, bring that right hand down. As you inhale, you can lift just the left arm or the right knee with it. Exhale, bring both hands down, step your back foot forward, bent knee forward fold. Inhale, arms will rise. Moving on, exhale, fold forward. Right foot will step back, your left leg will lift, coming into a three-legged dog. Squeeze that left glute, bend your knee. Add some hip circles, just like we did in dolphin. Circling in one direction, and then circling the other. And then we're gonna step your left foot forward. Inhale, arms will rise, coming into a high crescent lunge. Squeeze your right glute. We're gonna bring the arms down by your sides. We'll add some shoulder rolls here. Squeeze your right glute and keep the belly hugged in. Right, that's a theme. As you inhale, you can reach both arms up. Exhale, bring both hands in front of that left leg. Lift your right leg for a bent knee standing split. You can add some pulses here, bending and straightening both knees, keeping the spine long. So if you need to come up onto the fingertips, or if you need to bring blocks underneath the hands to lift the floor up to you, you can do that. Last time, you'll extend your right leg out long, step it out. You're gonna turn to the side for side lunges. Parallel your feet, side lunge from side to side. Fingertips can stay down, or you can bring the hands to the hips. Sit the butt back so that the spine is long. Turn to the back for your plank position. Extend your right leg back into a one-legged plank. Your right glute is holding the right leg up, just like it did in your quadruped. Zip the pubic bone up. Hold here, you're strong. Breathe. Hook your right toe on your left ankle or heel, and then you'll exhale, lower slowly. Arms and legs lift, locust pose. Exhale, release the hands, lift up and back, down dog. Big breath here. You'll inhale, lift your right leg. Squeeze that glute, bend your knee, add your hip circles. So circling in one direction, trying to keep the pelvis level as well as the shoulder girdle. So everything else is stable. The only thing that's really that we want moving is your hip joint. Okay, and then circle the other way. Crescent lunge is where you're headed. Step your right foot forward, inhale. Squeeze your left glute. You might need to wiggle that right foot out to the side. That's okay, you can do that. All right. And bring the arms down by your sides and add some shoulder rolls. Breathe here. And then you'll reach both arms up as you inhale. Exhale, both hands come in front of that right foot. Lean and lift, bent knee standing split. You'll add your pulses. You can bend and straighten both legs, keeping the spine long. Let's try not to round in the shoulders like I was doing. Side lunges, so you're gonna step your left foot out, turn to the side, parallel your feet, side lunge from side to side. Press into the outer edges of your feet to push off, so you're getting this ground reaction force all the way up through the leg into the glute, and that's what's making that shift happen. We're gonna take it to the front, plank position. Slide your left foot back, squeeze that left glute, pull the belly in. Hold here, you're strong. You're in a one-legged plank and your left glute is holding that left leg up. Hold nice and strong here. And then when you're ready, you can hook your left toes on that right heel, nice and strong and slow in one piece. Lower down, keep the connection of the core. Arms and legs are gonna lift for your locust, so fire up the back body. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the sit bones, and even keep the core supporting the low back here. Okay, so we don't wanna scrunch it up, we wanna keep that connection. Release, hands come beneath the shoulders, left up and back, downward facing dog. Take a huge breath in, exhale it out. We're gonna make your way to the front of the mat. So take a big inhale, lift the heels higher. Exhale, bend your knees, walk, step, or hop. If you're hopping, you can push off the toes. Take a big breath in, exhale. We'll inhale, arms will rise to stand. We're gonna go through a couple quick rounds of sun salutation A. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands, walk, step, or hop back into your plank and lower. You can lower the knees and toes or chaturanga. Inhale for your cobra or your up dog. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, lift up and back, down dog. Huge breath in, lift your heels higher. Exhale, bend your knees, walk, step, or hop to the front. Lean into the hands no matter what you're doing. Inhale, arms will rise. Last time, exhale, fold forward, plant your hands, and lower. Your way. Inhale for your cobra or your up dog. Squeeze the sit bones and lift in the low belly even here. Exhale, lifting up and back, down dog. Huge breath in, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees, push off the toes, lean into the hands, or walk or step. And then inhale, your arms will rise. All right, adding on, exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back, lower the heel. Warrior two is where you're headed. Inhale, spread your arms into a T. Exhale, tip it back, reverse your warrior. Keep a bend in the left knee, squeeze the sit bones. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, lower your left forearm to the thigh, swing your right arm over, squeeze your right glute, keep lifted up in the left side body. Inhale, exhale, tip it back, lift up in your right side body, keep the cord connected. Inhale through center. Exhale, left forearm lands lightly on that left thigh, swing your right arm over. We're gonna take it to the back. Windmill, plant your left hand down, inhale, your right arm will lift. As you exhale, you're gonna bring your right arm under to tap the left side ribs. Inhale, open up. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze your left glute. Two more. Next time you inhale, you'll keep that right arm up. Exhale, lower your left knee, swing your right leg around. So your right arm can stay up, or you can bring that hand to the hip, whatever works. Your right leg can be lifted. We'll add a little pulse here. So just using that outer hip to work that glute. All right, we'll bring that right hand and that right knee down, add a little cat-cow. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, press the floor away. Inhale and exhale. So moving with the breath. We'll tuck the toes, lift up and back, down dog. Take a huge breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, walk, step, or hop the feet forward. We're gonna bend your knees as you inhale for your chair pose. Sit the butt back, curl your tailbone. You'll take a big inhale, exhale it out. Open up to the side, step your right foot out, and you're gonna turn to the side for your goddess squat. So you can add pulses here. Your arms can be in a goalpost position or they can be in prayer. So adding pulses here, nice and strong in the pelvis. And then we're gonna start the right side right from here. So pause in your goddess squat. You're gonna turn your right toes to face the front, your left toes face the side. You're in a warrior two. Take a big breath in. Exhale, tip it back. Reverse your warriors. Lift up in that left side body. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, bring your right forearm lightly to that right thigh. Swing your left arm over. Keep anchoring down into the outer edge of that left foot so that left glute is on. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, tip it back. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, tip it forward. You're gonna windmill to the back. Right hand plants, left arm lifts. Inhale, squeeze your right glute. Exhale, your hand will tap your right side ribs. Inhale, open up, lean away from the thigh. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Last time, exhale, inhale, open up. Exhale, lower that right knee. You can bring the left hand to the hip or keep it lifted as you swing that right leg back. We're gonna add those pulses. Squeeze the sit bones. Watch your right elbow and then it's not locking like mine always wants to do. When you're ready, we'll come to all fours. Add your cat-cow. Exhale to come into that cat action. Inhale to come into that cow action. Press up and back, down dog. Big breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Walk, step, or hop the feet forward. You'll inhale for your chair pose. So keeping yourself in that chair pose, hanging on with your big toes. Sit the butt back, draw the belly in. You'll take a big breath in. Exhale it out. This time we're gonna turn to the left side. So step your left foot out to the side. Go, turn your heels in for your goddess squat. Goal post your arms or keep the hands in prayer. You'll pause in your goddess squat, turn to face the front, step your right foot forward, bent knee forward fold. Take a big breath in, exhale it out. You'll inhale, rise to stand. All right, exhale, come onto your back. You're gonna cross your left ankle over your right knee for a figure four. So keep your arms down by your sides. Don't reach around for the back of that right thigh. We wanna keep the shoulders on the back of the rib cage. So you wanna feel the shoulder blades on the floor. If you want a little bit more of a stretch here, if you're wanting that, you can bring the right thigh in towards the belly, but don't really be attached to what you think you should be feeling in that hip. If you just flex your foot and you breathe, anatomically, what's meant to happen will. So just breathe here. Take as much time as you need on one side. When you're ready, you can switch. Again, take as much time on one side as you need to. And when you're ready, you can do whatever you'd like to before laying out long, arms down by your sides, whatever else is calling to you, and then you'll make your way into final resting pose, Shavasana.